Okay, I've got to be honest, everyone. I don't completely get the hate that Assetto Corsa EVO is getting right now from other YouTubers. And I think there's two reasons why this is the case. The first reason is that I'm pretty sure I was the only YouTuber in 2024 to come out and say publicly that I did not agree with them publicising free roam in the way they were doing. I felt like it was irresponsible, it was going to cause confusion, and you'd have people buying the game on the basis of a feature that was a long way away and might not come out for a long time. So I said that. I also made a very big video on how I thought prohibiting modding was a massive mistake and they should do a U-turn on it because they didn't understand that part of the big success of Assetto Corsa, the original game, was the modding. Whoa! So I've been kind of ahead of the curve there when it's come to the direction of travel with Assetto Corsa EVO, because now everyone knows that free roam is miles away, and also I understand they've added modding back to the roadmap. But for me, since then, since January, Assetto Corsa EVO, and I wasn't publicising at the time with like a sponsored pre-order link or anything, it was just a good time trialling game. And since then, for me, with the updates that have been slow to come, it has just got better. Because the second reason why I think I'm having a better time than the other YouTubers is that I actually do a lot of racing. So I do a lot of karting, I'm racing in championships, I'm racing in open races, I'm winning races, I'm on the podium, I'm actually getting in a kart, I'm overtaking other drivers, I'm sending it, I'm getting beaten up and battered, and I understand weight transfer, I understand racing. I've also done real world racing. I've raced Mazda MX-5s in real life. And in VR right now, and yes, I know that I'm brute forcing it with my RTX 4090. I would not be able to run this. My God. My holy moly. I would not be able to run this game on a 4060 Ti. Let's see what the car's saying here, because my icon says I'm absolutely battered, but let's find out. And luckily that never happened to me when I was racing Mazdas, but to be honest, it did happen to one of my competitors, and they ended up rolling their Mazda. They barrel rolled it like 3 times, they ended up in an airfield, and they were very lucky not to be seriously injured or killed, to be honest with you. So I'm used to racing, and for me in VR, Assetto Corsa EVO is the best racing I can do right now. It's the closest I can get to that feeling of racing. It's not even iRacing, even though iRacing performs better in VR, and I do really love iRacing. Most of the time I'm going to be driving GT3s or like the FF1600 or something like that, and I've never raced a GT3 in real life. I have driven actually the Ferrari 488 GT3 in real life, but I've never raced GT3s. I've never had that sensation. What's going on here? My wiper's going off. Change the cycle. Ooh. Trying to change the cycle anyway in the wiper. Looks like I've battered the whole car up, but you know, for me, this is actually the essence of real racing. It's feeling the weight transfer as you go in there. Can you see? The camber making a difference, whether you're braking on a crest or not. When you go into a braking zone with another car, you're both on the limit, and therefore you can both make the correction the wrong way and get, you know, make contact with each other. Gear changes making a big difference. This for me is real world racing. It's backed out. Sensible. Yellow flag here. What's going on? Is it because the gravel on? See, this corner is so tricky with that camber change. Very, very, very tricky. Someone's got a penalty. Is it me? Am I car number 1? So even though the AI is rubbish and is frankly unacceptably rubbish, like I said, I never expected the AI to be amazing in EVO because it is kind of a time trialing game. It does kind of add to the quirkiness here of this VR racing experience. Something like ACC, I really like doing ACC in VR, but again, like I said, I've never raced GT3s in real life. You don't feel the weight transfer the same as in something like this Caterham. or a Mazda MX-5. It's absolutely fantastic, I have to say. And I've seen other YouTubers talk about like inertia or damping or these kind of things. You do feel inertia and weight transfer when you're racing cars in real life that you normally don't feel in the sim, because we're not experiencing G-force in the sim. Like I'm using SimuCube active pedals here, so I have two kind of force feedback ways of feeling the car. One is through the wheel and one is actually through the pedals. But I'm not getting thrown around the seat. Like, imagine here, I'd be all the way out here and I'd be feeling the camber and I'd be feeling the car pivoting around the middle. I don't have that in a sim, so I've got to get it through the wheel. And it might be that some damping or inertia is actually kind of, you know, is that delay as you have a weight transfer moment. It's not immediate. It's not razor sharp in real life. You kind of go from pressed one side of the seat to the other side. Anyone who's watching who's raced in real life will understand it. Anyone who hasn't raced in real life, hopefully I'm explaining it. You know, again there'd be such compression. There'd be so much compression in there. Everyone's got the wipers on. Maybe the rain's coming down. Maybe the rain is coming down. I just can't... I can't see. Is this a glitch? Is this a glitch? Is it actually raining right now? Who knows? I'm looking at the heavens. I mean, it would appear from my wipers that it is actually raining. And I feel like I can hear rain, to be honest. But we'll just kind of imagine that we've got less grip. You know, this is bringing back memories of me racing the Mazdas and that gear change being really important. Brake, gear, 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 pushing in the clutch, releasing the clutch. You know, getting on the power, feeling the power feed through the rear wheels, feeling that slip angle, unwinding the wheel. It's just like, it's bringing it back for me. And maybe it's because I'm not playing this like an esports game like GT7. You know, GT7, I don't feel that weight transfer really, but it's a fantastic online simulation racing game. But it's not a simulation of me driving racing cars, if that makes sense. Whoa! Even in VR. Front end coming, pivot it. I mean, this feels nice to me. This feels very, very, very nice. I think I could do with some more FPS, frankly. Whoa! Take some of that, pal. I think I could definitely do with some more FPS, given that the world quality isn't insane. So, you know, I disagree with Assetto Corsa EVO. Proud at the launch. It's just crashed. It's literally just crashed on me. I'll finish my sentence. I disagree with them coming out and saying, see, that's a bit, could hit your knee. Coming out and saying this game is VR ready, because it's clearly, it's not VR ready. Like, you know, something's gone wrong here. It's not a VR ready game, but if you brute force it with the 4090, I'm having fun. Like, and this is not an online race, so okay, I can just restart it and go again. But those are the reasons why I think I'm having more fun in EVO than some other YouTubers at the moment, because I've been following EVO for a long time. I've been very honest with you and very honest with myself about what they're doing right in my opinion, what they're doing wrong in my opinion. And my expectations, I think, are in check. And if I'd paid £20 for this game, it's kind of, okay, well that's like, you know, 4 or 5 coffees or something. I'm going to get that much enjoyment out of it. But you let me know what you think, because we are the customers, we are paying the money. Remember, I bought this game with my own money, it's not a sponsored thing. So let me know what you think of EVO at the moment. I think I can hear the thunder. And I'll see you next time.